Hi, Mrs. Brenay.
Hello. This is a first.
This is a first. All right, guys. Welcome back to Frequency Friday, episode 14. I thought it would be fun if we invite my lovely wife on the show and ask her 10 questions.
Hello.
All right. So, welcome to New Record Day. My name is Ron. This is Sarah Brenay. This is my lovely, beautiful wife. And we are going to do 10 questions that are all based around what it's like being, I guess, my wife.
Well, you didn't put any really juicy questions in there, just standard ones.
We could go off-road if we wanted to. All right, so let's get started. So first question, what do you like the most about New Record Day?
I love how passionate you are about it. It dominates your life, our conversations, what you do, how you spend your free time. And I think it's really cool that you have something that you love so much.
What do you like the least?
I think that I could answer the question the same way as the first one because it really dominates your whole life. And a lot of times it feels like George and I come second or last. And I have to remind you a lot of like, hey, don't forget this is coming up, or hey, I really need you to empty the dishwasher because it's been sitting there clean for a couple days, or you should probably do the load of laundry because you've been wearing the same jeans to work for the last couple days. Like, I know this review is super important, but hang in there and, do some stuff at home too.
It's true. Yeah. Okay, so here's a question for you. Do you, Sarah, care about HiFi? Do you care about how a system sounds at all? Does that mean anything to you?
Do you want a one-word answer or? No, I don't. I like music that sounds good. And I think that, before Ron and I were together, I had like a multi-disc CD player with speakers attached to it. But I inherited my mom's record player, her turntable, and I do enjoy listening to music that sounds good, but hi-fi itself, it's too technical.
Does it make you crazy when I tell you to sit in the sweet spot when I want you to hear something really awesome?
Yes. The middle of the couch is super unnatural for me. I like to pick a corner and slouch in it. So sitting in the middle, upright, very stiffly listening to music is not ideal.
Is that how I sit stiffly? Am I a stiff?
I think I have to sit stiffly if I'm sitting in the middle because it's just so unnatural.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So why do you think more guys are into hi-fi than girls? And this is something that a lot of guys talk about. Like, why aren't girls into this?
I think there's a lot of different reasons. One is how technical it is. I'm perfectly fine with setting up something simple, but I will watch you set up a new piece of gear for like 4 hours, and then for like the next week, you tweak it. And I don't know very many women that would find that enjoyable. It's also a super male-dominated industry, so I think without like really making it female-friendly, and I don't know what that looks like. I'm not talking about like pink turntables or anything, but something that really appeals to women. I think it's always going to be a male-dominated industry.
Cool. You're stuck on a desert island for 3 weeks. What album are you going to bring with you to listen to?
This is a really hard question because I like all kinds of music. I think there's only a couple genres that I would say I'm not into, but for like full album listenability, it would come down to two choices for me, which would be Bright Eyes, I'm Wide Awake It's Morning, or Valerie June, Pushing Against a Stone, because I can listen to those albums start to finish 1,000 times without getting tired of them.
Yeah, both of those are awesome. what is the worst band that I love or that I am obsessed with?
So this question's super easy. I'm not a huge Pearl Jam fan. And
Show's over, guys.
but you don't play them at home that much. So I really don't get tortured with Pearl Jam all that often. I will say that when you're listening, you don't do it as much as you used to, but you used to listen to like the same 5 or 6 songs.
Nora Jones.
Every piece of equipment that you got. And there's a Nora Jones song that I will probably throw up if I ever hear it again. But there's a few like that. And I would say like even more than Pearl Jam, which I don't like. Don't crucify me. I think those songs bother me even more just because I've heard them so many times.
Okay.
I used to like Nora Jones.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. She's right. She's totally right. There's no doubt about it. Wait, what song is it? Is it Come Away With Me or is it?
Oh, yes, that's it.
Yeah, Come Away With Me. Oh yeah. Okay.
But that whole album, honestly,
Yeah.
you used to listen to it. You own it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. We'll have to listen to some Nora Jones and
No.
make some babies tonight.
I think I might have news for you.
Guess what, Ron? All right. So let me ask you this. So this is something that is talked about quite a bit. Do you think that there is a spice? Wow. Do you think that there is a spouse approval factor or a wife approval factor when it comes to buying gear, or do you think that is a bunch of BS?
I have no idea what a spice approval would be, but when you get into spouse approval, this is like the trickiest question because everybody does their finances differently.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different way of doing things, but I can talk about how we do things, which is bills and responsibilities come first.
Yeah.
And then gear and other things come last. I like expensive purses. I like going on trips. Ron really loves audio gear. So he knows that what has been invested in gear is basically it. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room when it comes to that. So if he wants to try a new product or something different, he has to figure out how to make that happen, which is, selling off something that he's not using anymore or trading or working for it. And when it comes to getting audio gear, he is very creative. So he's made that happen plenty of times.
I mow a lot of lawns.
But when it comes to like approval in the home, there's been lots of stuff that he's reviewed that I think is ugly or hideous. I wouldn't want it here permanently. And there's been a lot of stuff that I'm fine with. Overall, I think the feel of the room is more important than like one individual piece. But the way our house is set up right now, he could have super ugly speakers. And if they're put away at the end of the day,
Right.
who cares?
Yeah.
And I think that, it's going to be different for everybody again, just like the money thing, because not everybody has their room set up the way we do. So I think it's just relationship to relationship.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair. Like, I think you're right about like this room is a listening room, but at the same time, it must be a family living entertainment room. So like a lot of you guys think like, oh, Ron's so lucky he has these, speakers way out into the room and he has them set up that way, which is true. But just like you might have to at the end of the night, I have to slide them up against the wall. They're not always out. That's just not.
Yeah. You could leave them out, but Georgia's going to poke those dust caps.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They don't stand a chance. You're
No.
right. Okay. Do you have a favorite review or moment in my reviews that means the most to you? If so, what is it?
So I'll go back and watch reviews just to see like little clips of Georgia in them because her being included is really cool to me. But not one like specific one. If you guys want to go like way back into New Record Day archives, there are some really funny ones where we like pre-Georgia when we were just messing around with like camera. I think you were still using your phone.
Yeah.
And we did little skits and there are bloopers. Ron is really ridiculous and funny. And I like rewatching those.
Yeah. I missed the bloopers. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was before all the scripts and stuff where it became like really serious. It
I
was
used
just,
to like memorize full scripts.
yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of work, but it was fun.
Then remember when you made that like shadow box thing, your teleprompter?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I made totally forgot about that.
I think it was still in the closet when we moved.
Yeah, that was insane. Yeah, I made my own teleprompter. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was like a 2-week project.
Yeah. What is the number one thing that you think that I can do to make New Record Day better than what it is today, right now?
Okay, Ron does not pay me to say this. He couldn't pay me to say it. And I'm not asking, it's not a pitch. We're not asking for money, but I think that making this full time for one or both of us we'd be able to do a lot more with it. And I mean, right now, Ron works a full-time day job. He comes home and spends pretty much the entire evening, almost every night, working on something. I work 2 part-time jobs, and we have Georgia, and we have 2 more kids on the way. So to make this full-time or even like a dedicated part-time job for either one of us would just be really nice for our family time and for you guys, because the more time Ron has, the more reviews you get.
Yeah. In all honesty, that I didn't see that coming. So, I am on Patreon, for those that don't know, and I do want to take a moment to thank, the support that we've received through Patreon to me is humbling.
It's made a huge difference to our family.
Thank you. Like, honestly, thank you so much. And doing this full time is certainly something that I would love to pursue, to where I can just make videos all the time. So, hey, by all means, I honestly didn't expect this answer from her, but if you are interested, then, the links will be down below. And then another thing that I wanted to mention that a lot of people don't know is Sarah, and it's funny the way that she actually positioned that is Sarah used to actually do a lot of work for New Record Day way back in the day. So
Pre-Georgia.
Yeah. So that's actually, and I actually forgot about it. It's like a lot of the, I suck at writing. It's why I do videos. That's actually the honest to goodness reason why I started New Record Day the way that I did, is I was like, I can't write. So Sarah writes very well, and she helped me craft like all of those initial emails that I was sending out to manufacturers. And I think honestly, babe, that was a big reason why.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, things got going. So
I'll edit scripts for you sometimes still. That's about all I do anymore.
Yeah. When I was doing the scripts, that was another thing, is that I would write the entire script. I would send it to corporate, and corporate would be like, this is awful. Let me fix this.
There are no commas.
Yeah. Right.
For like a 20-minute review.
You're like, wow, that's one long sentence, Ron. Good job. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, we've talked in the recent past about me getting back into it.
Yeah.
But I'm working 2 part-time jobs, so there's just not a lot of time.
Yeah. And the kids are due
officially December 12th. But if you know,
2 kids.
Yeah.
2 kiddos.
That would put me at 40 weeks. So
yeah.
38 weeks is full term for twins. I'm really just hoping to make it past Halloween. That's my ultimate goal.
What are we going to dress up for Halloween as?
I keep debating. I was thinking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because it would just be hilarious. Be so.
What do you guys want us to dress up as? Like,
that's a good question.
Yeah.
Also, Georgia really likes animals, so anything animal based.
Anything dinosaurs, she would be all over that.
Yeah, but I don't know how I would pull off a pregnant dinosaur.
You could be a dinosaur egg. Yeah, you'd be a.
Maybe I should be a dinosaur nest with lots of eggs.
There we go. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm going to go watch some TV now.
Yeah. Hey, before you guys go, I've got a special little treat for you guys. I really appreciate everyone that takes the time to watch Frequency Fridays. And something that I've noticed in the comments is, when's the next review? When's the next review? When is the Tecton review? And that review is taking a lot longer than what I thought. So what I did before doing anything here is I decided to upload the first impressions. And as a little treat, a little Easter egg that only you guys will know about is down below in the description box. You can click on that link. It will not be public, and you guys will be the very first to watch the first impressions of the Tecton impacts. So thank you for watching Frequency Friday. It means a lot to me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you too.